Alright, so how's it going, everybody? We're going to be doing some testing here that I don't know at the time of recording this when I ever uploaded the video, or even if I did. But I did kind of like baseball card and Pokemon card opening thing where I was kind of talking about grading and stuff, and also still trying this new kind of setup out. I think I kind of like it better. Let me know. What do you think? Also, I made like a quick little border thingy for the camera. I thought that kind of cleaned it up a little bit. So at the very least, I'm probably going to be using that for when I'm live streaming. Yeah, I was talking about grading cards a little bit, that my thoughts were all kind of mixed up and everything like that. I kind of want to make a separate video kind of talking about that more, but this one was going to be some testing. So I was seeing about grading cards, and more specifically I saw with SGC. From what I've seen, people prefer them for vintage cards, I guess, and more so baseball. I'm not sure for basketball and football. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I definitely know for baseball. But I saw they were running a $9 23 Bowman deal that I did order 2 more boxes of Bowman, so I'm gonna open up those whenever I get them. Hopefully we get at least one more card from that to grade, kind of thing. Because this is kind of just for fun. I'm going to sell them. That's the whole point of this. But this is like 80% for fun, and then 20% for. That'd be awesome if we could like make some money from it. Then also I saw they were doing a special for Pokemon where it was $15 a card. And I have a lot of Pokemon. I definitely have 100% for like my collection, card collection. Basically baseball and Pokemon. And I was gonna say, for baseball wise, I don't really have anything that I would want to grade really, but to me, for like grading, it's more for selling. I mean, I know people have insane collections of graded cards and everything like that, which is cool to look at, but for me, I prefer kind of like in a binder kind of thing, or even in like a top loader. If it's like not in a binder, then kind of like a top loader kind of thing. These card savers are starting to grow on me though. They definitely keep the cards a lot more secure. And I mean, kind of realizing I don't think you really need top loaders if you're like your own collection kind of thing. Because I mean, it's not like you're going to be throwing it across the house. I mean, maybe if you move or something, but hopefully you mark that box as do not throw. I'm starting to see the upsides of the card savers for like if you're collecting cards. For one, that's like way thinner. Yeah, for me, grading's for more if you're like kind of like selling cards or like flipping cards kind of thing like that. For like a personal kind of collection thing. I mean, I get why, but for me, it's not. I don't like. I'm not gonna grade like I was trying to get into saying that like my Pokemon cards would definitely be my babies. More so than baseball, but I wouldn't want to grade all my Pokemon cards, kind of thing like that. So like, if I was like this, I'm grading that this is stuff I'm going to sell eventually, which is like another part of this video. I wanted to see like, can we profit from it? But like I said, this is mostly for fun. But if the cards come back in good grades, from what I've looked up on eBay searching, I think we should be fine. Not even in like 9s or 10s. I think if we're like, all these cards come back 8 and above, I think we would be okay. Then again, it does have to sell, kind of, the profit side of it. I think it would be fine if like 8s and above kind of thing. Yeah, this is like not something I'm gonna be doing for like my personal kind of card things, because from like my Pokemon collection, which is from when I was a kid, like my older cards that I have like some doubles of and stuff, I don't really see the point in keeping them, even though I kind of don't want to part with them, kind of thing, with like the baseball cards and stuff. I don't really have like much of an attachment to, other than like the autograph cards that I've got in person and like my TTM cards and like that. There are a few baseball cards that like I wouldn't sell. Yeah, like my Pokemon cards I'm definitely attached to. And then getting rid of the doubles, triples can fund whatever you want, like use that to, then I can buy more Pokemon cards. So that was kind of the idea with this that we're experimenting with. And I figured this SGC for $15 is a good way. I have graded with PSA before, and I'm pretty sure that's like the Pokemon preferred thing, but this is what we're going to send off as a test. Nothing crazy. So these came back in very good grades, then that would be awesome. So yeah, this Gardevoir EX, we opened that up like last month or something like that. So that's kind of cool. I think this is the only modern card, and the rest is just kind of some random cards that I pulled out from my collection that I thought would probably be cool if they got graded to like kind of improve the value of the card. So this Poliwrath, it's a base unlimited Pikachu. Yeah, so you can tell if you don't know Pokemon. Base, and in the base set, the original, there's first edition, and then there's Shadowless, then unlimited. Super easy way. Well, if it's first edition, it's going to say first edition right there, and then it'll also have, people always say like first edition Shadowless. for the base set, which I mean is true, but then when you go to like Jungle, Fossil, and all the other WotC sets, the first edition has the unlimited side to it. So I always thought that was like funny. They only did the shadowless for like the base set. Easiest way to tell unlimited from shadowless is just look at the sides. Like see it, how the Pikachu here has like an extremely light border right there, and then here on the Poliwrath it's like dark. Obviously it's water and electric types, but all the unlimited cards will have the darker border, where the shadowless won't, kind of thing. But yeah, this Poliwrath, it's in like decent shape. Okay. I was gonna say, except for that white mark right there, but that was on the case. I think it's got like, you can see that on the camera, not even with the scan. Got like a little bit of whitening there. I mean, almost all of the only ones I would say would be like a 10 would be this Gardevoir. It's in very good shape. I feel like the centering might be a little left. Hopefully that's on the penny sleeve, that mark right there. Wasn't there before, but it looks pretty good to me. I thought there was like maybe a white spot. I don't know, that's what I'm not sure what. That's why grading is like super weird to me. That was like something I was gonna talk about, and I'm gonna make another video talking about like my thoughts on grading, which no one cares about, but it's my thoughts. That it would be interesting for that. And then here we got Pikachu, shadowless, and it's the red cheeks, which I'm not sure why that happened. Can't remember if it's only the shadowless set. I think first edition also. Alright, it's way easier showing it than trying to explain it. So the red cheeks are red on this one, and then here you can see they're yellow. So like the most common is the yellow, and then for whatever reason some of them had the red cheeks on it. So it's just called Red Cheeks Pikachu, basically. And these are like, I mean, to me they're valuable because it's like $20. Probably sold like 5 of these, and I have like a bunch more that luckily from, I guess, when I was a kid. Because I never really got rid of any cards. I just always kept them, you know, kind of thing. So, got lucky with the Red Cheeks Pikachus. And this one seems like okay-ish condition. Like, this, if I was going to say, it'd probably be like, you can see like here on the top. Just a little bit of white marks here on the top. Also, this, to me, this is probably like a 7 or something. But I think even at that, would still make it like above 20, 25-ish mark. I think there was like a mark somewhere around here with something. You can't see with the case and the sleeve. Yeah, here, this is way easier when I was explaining the shadowless and unlimited. There's the same card on the left. Left one, shadowless. Right one, see there? Also on the unlimited, kind of see the backgrounds lighter. They did change the backgrounds on the unlimited a little bit also, especially on the holographics. One easy one, well, the Charizard, and then always comes to mind the Gyarados. Yeah, right there you can easily see there's like the black edge right there, and here is light. So that's the easy way to tell. Then next up, we're gonna send in a Mewtwo. That's just base set unlimited holo, which I'm super annoyed about because this one was in like pretty decent shape, but when I was putting it in, I don't know if I guess I did it when I put it in the sleeve somehow, but there's just like one little white mark here you can kind of see, and also here on the corner. I guess it caught the edge or something, which of course all the times I've ever put like sleeves on a card, that's like never happened. And then hey, let's try grading a card, and look what happened. So yeah, I guess there we learned. So this probably at best would be like an 8. Or, yeah, I think. Basically all these I'm expecting 9s, except for the Gardevoir. I think that would be a 10. So, yeah, kind of a bummer, but other than that, the card's very good condition, considering it was just sitting in a binder forever. Then this Dark Gyarados. This would be one that I've bought around 2017 or 18, right? Because 2017 I got back into cards. So, this is probably like 18. I bought this, but I have 2 of them, so yeah, figured try and get a grade, see what we get graded. That I think it's pretty decent shape. There looks off-centered, looking at it right now. Like it's more to the left. Is the back's off-centered? No. Is it? definitely off center on the back. A little bit of whitening there. And like around the edge, I don't know. I don't know how they do like off center and stuff, but I mean, that's gotta be a 9, easy 9. Pretty sure. And none of these have like scratches on the hollows. This one could be a really cool one if it comes back high grade. And I think it should, because this one's like basically flawless. The Shadowless Gyarados. Base set. I don't remember if there was like a kind of there, a little bit of a white mark. Is that it? I think that was probably it. Like, I don't know if that would make it just a 9. Because other than that, I'm pretty sure, like I'm pretty sure all of these except for the Pikachu that has the one little mark in the middle I was talking about. I think all these just have like minor whitening, except for the Mewtwo. It's stupid because I just did that. Yeah, I think this Gyarados has a pretty good shot, unless something goes crazy with that white mark. And this one I wanted to try out, see how they do like the Japanese cards, but this one is, I forget like the actual name of it. Is it just Misty's Tears? But I forget what, is it from Gym Challenge or Heroes? I can never remember the sets. So I'm really surprised I even had this because I pretty much stopped collecting Pokemon after Fossil. So this would have been, but then Japanese always came out months earlier. So I have, and my aunt and uncle in Japan always would send some Pokemon cards from Japan. So that's why I have a bunch of Japanese cards, which I appreciate. I got a lot of cool stuff. Maybe we'll get that graded at some point. Yeah, I just thought this would be kind of a fun one. I think it's in like pretty decent shape. Usually the Japanese cards are much better quality coming out of like the packs, typically. This one looks pretty good. See what that does, just kind of a fun one. But yeah, that's all. We're gonna try out all these, see what happens. Like, it's either between the Gardevoir. Well, the Gardevoir I am expecting a 10. And I want to say the Gyarados. It's just that I don't know how they'll do that little white mark on it. Those are the only two I would say would be a 10. Maybe not even the Gyarados, just because that white mark. I don't know. Because to me, that wouldn't make it a 10. But I'll show you something. Yeah, on the other ones, I'd safely say 9s. Except for the Pikachu, and now, where's the Mewtwo? Oh, it's right there. The Mewtwo, that's probably going to get an 8 because of those corners. And then the Pikachu, I think as low it could go would be a 7. It's like, I know there's a mark around the middle. But other than that, I expect everything else for like 9s, minimum 8s. So, I don't know. Like what I was saying, I'm not sure how they'll deal with the like lightning border kind of thing, like marks, because here, this card I love. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought this in like 2018 or around there. But the Japanese promo cards, I absolutely love them. Always just look up on eBay every once in a while, see Japanese promo cards, see what's going on, what's cool. There's some cheap ones, grab them. I thought this card was really cool, and I'm pretty sure I paid like $18 for it, and I think after 2020, this card jumped up a lot, which is kind of cool, but as you can see, it's a PSA 10, right? Perfect card. After I noticed it, I went back and looked at the listing. The marks were in the listing, so it didn't happen during shipping or anything like that, but yeah, PSA 10, perfect card, right? If you flip it around, there's probably no way this will pick it up. Kind of picks it up. You see right here? Those white marks? It's a PSA 10, but there's white marks on it. So that's why grading's super weird to me. Like here on the Gyarados, like we're talking about, like I think that's worse on this than on the Gyarados. You know? Like, because if that's a 10, this should be a 10 also. If everything else is fine with it, you know? But if that was like the deciding factor, I feel like it's worse on this than the other. More noticeable, I guess, maybe, because of the blue border, and this has the gold, but yeah, that was just like something funny I thought. But so the Japanese promo cards are so awesome. So yeah, that's what we're gonna send off, and I'm definitely sending them off because I submitted the order and everything like that. Now we're gonna box it up. I'm just gonna put them in the team bag, and then put them in a bubble mailer, and then we're gonna put them in a box. I don't think anything's gonna be happening to it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna send off. I think it says 10 to 20 day turnaround time, so I guess like next month, whenever these come back, I'll open them up together and we'll see. And then I guess we'll do like some price checking or something with whatever grades we get back. And I'm not going to look at the grades beforehand kind of thing. So yeah, see you in a month. All right, so it wasn't a month. It's probably about a week, I think. But today is June 2nd, so we just got them back today. Looking really quickly, we submitted the order on May 24th. So we got it back today, June 2nd. That's pretty cool. So let's open it up and see. We got, yeah, the box seems to be sealed all right. And now the priority mail shipping boxes, I have had trouble opening. Oh, maybe we got it. Is this the tech? Hopefully. They usually seal pretty easily the times I've used them, but opening them up is not always the best of times. There's tape. No, there shouldn't be tape. Okay. Let us in. Oh, I see it in there. Okay, let's keep it like this. Okay. Oh no, it's tape or as long as we don't see the top, right? Which says the top, the label. I'm gonna flip it like this. Okay. That is the slip thing. Some rubber bands. It's cool. Oh wait, did they? Oh, they only did. I was like, wait, did they put all of them in team bags or whatever? I have some. I'm not sure. This is my first time ever seeing like the SGC cases in person. So I do have some slab bags, but they're more for PSA cases. And I have one right here. I can compare it eventually, but yeah, so this, I think I only sent one Japanese card, and it was the Misty's Tears or whatever, so we'll use our guy Alakazam just because I had it right here. It should be like this, right? Oh, so there's, yes, they are back to back, but they're in sleeves. That, okay, yeah. So, I can't really remember, that is the Misty's Tears. Can't really remember what I was assuming. I remember there was the Gardevoir on the top. I was assuming that would be a 10 because it was in very good condition. And then I think we're saying maybe the Shadowless Gyarados. Those were the only two. More so just the Gardevoir, but I think this one we were probably saying like 8 or 9 range. There's like a hair in my face. What the heck? So let's see. Ribbit. 9. That's not bad. I think we were saying we were expecting a 9, but assuming an 8. That's pretty good. So I think there was like a couple. There's something with it, I thought, that would make it a 9. I can see like the one corner kind of there. I feel like something. I think that actually that might just be up there. I see something, kinda. Surprised that's even kind of coming out on the camera, especially through the team bag. But that's pretty solid. That's what we were expecting. Also, I think it's centered a little left. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. You know, for a card I literally just had, I don't even know where this was. It was just like in a box or something. Probably not even sleeved up or anything like that. So to get a 9 for like 20-year-old card that I had from when I was a kid, that's, we'll take that, you know? I'm about that. And here we have some kind of Pokemon card. Is it going to be the Shadowless? Oh, okay. So this is the other one I was saying that has a pretty solid chance for a 10. I think there was just a mark on the back. I think that's all it was. Ooh, 9. Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I was more expecting. It's just like, it just had the chance for the 10. But other than like the markings, because like, I don't know, I've seen 10s, not really SCC, like I said. Like PSA 10s and stuff where they've had like some white marks, like right there you can clearly see. That are 10s, which doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I was gonna make another video talking about like actually talking about grading and stuff. That looks really good in the case, honestly. I like that. That's pretty sweet. And this came from, what are they called? The box? Completely blanking out on the name of them. It's like the deck box thing. Starter deck, kind of like that. So this is like pretty good shape. I found the deck box and I apparently opened it when I was a kid, and I just like, there's like everything was just still in it. Kind of wish I didn't open it when I was a kid if I was just gonna do that, because it looks a lot cooler sealed. But you know, that's just sitting in a deck box, 20-something years, whatever. 9, that's pretty good. Unless there's like a scratch, I'm just assuming they're not getting 10s just because of like whitening marks kind of thing. I don't know. I feel like it is kind of off-center-ish, but is it like slightly being off-centered enough to mark it down like a grade? I don't know. I know if it's like super off-center, you know. That one's pretty good shape. Oh yeah, in that corner also. You kind of tell. Little dot. I don't know. I'm just assuming that's why it wasn't a 10 kind of thing, but that's cool. I like these cases. So then, is this the dark Gyarados? I think I put them together. Yeah, the dark Gyarados. I think this was, we were also saying 9, but expecting 8. And that's an 8, yeah. Was this something? What was it? It's not too bad. I think we're saying it's a little off-center. Like the white, there's some white marks on it. There's one. Is that what we're saying? I don't know. Like, I have to watch the video again. But okay. Like most of these, I think we were saying we expect, like, they have a good chance for 9s. It was only the Chalice and the Gardevoir for 10, I think. Oh, okay, Mewtwo. I think this one we were saying was a really good. It was definitely a 9, but when I took it out of the sleeve, I like messed up the corner, so it's probably gonna be an 8, 8.5. Okay, it has to be. I mean, I don't know if anything else other is wrong is with it. Anything wrong with it other than that, but kind of doesn't show off the holo that well. Is that just the Mewtwo though? The holo's not crazy. Yeah, well that looks way worse like that in the corner here. It's so annoying because like how many times have I taken cards in and out of sleeves? Never had that happen. And then the one time I'm like, hey, I'm gonna grade a card, and then it gets stuck on the edge, and somehow it was bad enough to do that. It's like really stupid. Like I always say, I have really good luck with stupid things happening. So no, 8.5. Like I said, I think I'm pretty sure I said I was expecting like an 8. Maybe I said, this was one I was saying, maybe, no, it was the Pikachu I was saying, it's probably like a 7. So, you know, that's like what we're expecting. This might be the Pikachu, and this looks way worse. Like, can you see the, I feel like it wasn't that, I don't know, we'll see. That's gotta be 7 all day if this is the Pikachu. Because also, I think he said, yeah, it was the Red Cheeks Pikachu. I think it has like there's some kind of mark I kept thinking I saw there. 7, yeah. Oh. Not horrible, but you know. I mean, I guess it's horrible, but I'm not sure what it sells for. Because I was saying like these Red Cheeks Pikachu's I was trying to sell, so not the end of the world, hopefully. Because each one costs $15, so that hopefully makes at least that back, you know. Oh, this one, what was this one? Oh, the Poliwrath. Probably we're saying it's like an 8 or something. Yeah. Cool. Because that's what I mean, like I was saying, I don't know if there's scratches somewhere or something that would. It's mostly just, I feel like some center. That one's kind of bad with the whitening on the back. At the bottom. I don't know if that's enough to mark it down, you know, and then at the top kind of thing. Which always sucks because it's like there's someone that like picks up like a Pokemon card or like sports card or like whatever and you immediately like turn around, you know, like that's just weird to me. But you know, the front looks great. Kind of thing. So cool. I think so far we've gotten like basically everything we were assuming. But now this is the one, this should be the one, right? Yeah, this is the last one, the Gardevoir. This is what we were assuming should get a 10. And it's a 9. What was it? With the centering? I guess it's like not. That sucks. That was the only one we were saying. Because I don't see any white marks on the back. This case definitely makes them stand out a lot more. Is there a scratch or something? Or is it just the centering? But like I said, with that much, it's like barely off. Would that be enough for an entire, you know, like I get it, it's not a perfect card if it's not centered. But then like you see cards all the time that are 10s and they are a little bit off center, or they have like some white marks. I don't know, it's weird. That sucks, but oh well, mine's pretty good. That's cool. I'm happy with that. I mean, we basically, all my like, the grades we assumed we would get, we got. Yeah, doing the comparison to like the PSA case, it is slightly bigger, like longer. Just barely, and I think it's wider. Yeah, it's okay because luckily I had just bought some of these Ultra Pro graded sleeves that I was using for big lots of cards that seem to fit these pretty well. Because I like the team bags or I guess slab bags that fit. Like, see, that's pretty tight on the case. I don't like it to be looser on the case. I think that looks dumb. So that's really cool. These now I don't have to buy any. But these team bags fit the, that's not, we'll fix that later. But yeah, it seems to fit it pretty well. Not much on the sides, so that's cool. We'll put all the rest of them in that later. But awesome. That was like literally what we were expecting. It's just that this was the only one we were assuming a 10 on, and I guess it was a 9, which still isn't bad. Just wasn't a 10. Yeah. I mean, I guess the centering, but like I said, is that really enough? That would be better for this focus. Is that really enough for it to not be a 10? I guess so. Unless there's some kind of mark or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was cool. We're definitely gonna use them again. Because right now they still got the $15 Pokemon deal going on, so I got a bunch of cards. I'm gonna try again. I'll definitely make another video like this. I thought this was fun. And I think I said I was gonna go Captain, what are you doing, dog? I think I was gonna try and look up the prices of everything on eBay, but I think this video is going kind of long, and that doesn't really matter for now. I guess maybe I'll update that in like the next submission video I make, kind of thing. But I think that's fun. But yeah, let me know what you think. Have you ever graded with SGC, or you grade at all? Like, what do you? I like these cases. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen them in hand. Like, I've held one, and I kind of like them. They're like just a tad bit bigger than the PSA, but the cards show up way better with the black border on it. I wish somehow there was a way that it wouldn't, like, you could see like the edges, you can see through it. I don't think there's a way they could do that, because then it would kind of like block off the back. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably not a way to do that. I think that's like the only thing that kind of throws it off, just because like the edges you can see through. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, I guess like now I could get like black construction paper or something and just put it down the back kind of thing, like, and then the sleeve. Actually, I might do that for cards I keep, because I do have some Pokemon cards that I would like to grade to just keep, kind of thing, you know. These like I said, I was planning on selling or whatever. So that might be, yeah, I would definitely do that for the ones I keep. I'd put like some kind of black paper in the back, so then like when you're looking at it, that'd be really cool, I think. Yeah, let me know what you think. I thought that was fun. I'll definitely be doing this again. I like the SGC website. I don't know, the 2 times I've ever submitted with PSA, it was like insane, their website setup. But this was like 3 or 4 years ago, so maybe it's better now, I don't know. But the SGC website was so easy to do. I would honestly just use SGC just because of that. But you literally just click on submission, like they have the Pokemon deal, or right now the Bowman deal, which the Bowman deal is $9, and that's June 9th when that ends. And I gotta submit the cards before that, because like I said, it's June 2nd right now. I want to get on that, I got a couple cards. You literally just click on submission. You just type your card in, and if it's there, which they have, I guess they have a lot of cards in the database, it pulls it up, and you just click it, and then you just go through your order. Like, it's way easier than PSA. I mean, like I said, I haven't done it in a few years, so maybe they've changed it. But yeah, I thought that was cool. Well, we're definitely gonna do this again. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Let me know.